Wow. What?
You get this only nowhere else but you, Kevin and Zach. Kevin, I'm not going to lie.
Now we're not going to a carved penguin. There it is.
Oh, no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
I was so embarrassed.
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back.
What?
Oh my God.
Wait, what's going on?
What is
happening?
What is going on? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the play.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Birdfish.
How about that?
Birdfish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say?
Well, I can say that the season is almost over. That's about what can I say about this. What's up, everyone? We're back for another dish of Kevin and Zach React. Yeah, that another game in paradise. Another game in paradise. Game 161 in the books. Orioles lose 6-1. Tomoyuki Sagano, potentially his last game as an Oriole, adds to his major league lead in most home runs given up, giving up 3 more today. It was another forgettable game for the Orioles, to say the least. 3 hits on the day. I mean, you're not going to win a lot of games, but not going to win a lot of games like that. Aaron Judge homers, Stanton homers. You kind of assume that, at some point they were going to each homer. They both are having great series so far, ending the season hot. But Sagano, guy who gives up literally the most homers in the league. With Judge and Stanton swinging the bat the way they are, and Sagano giving up a lot of fly balls, a lot of home runs. You kind of saw this one coming. But hey, what are you going to do? I guess we'll go to the box score. We'll look at it. Even though it's not really anything pretty, nothing to be. Actually, you know what? I will say there's some things to be stoked about in this. There's actually just one thing, but Holiday 0 for 4, Westbrook 0 for 4, Gunnar 1 for 3 and a walk. That was cool. Get on twice. Shout out Gunnar. Tyler O'Neill 1 for 4, Beavers 0 for 4, Jeremiah Jackson 0 for 3, Colton Cowser 0 for 3, Basayo 0 for 3. I mean, are you seeing a little trend? Yeah, it was a bad day offensively. It was a bad day offensively, to say the least. Literally 1 run, 3 hits. The 1 run being Kobe Mayo, one of the few bright spots. I mean, I'm not going to say few bright spots in September, a few bright spots today. Really, maybe even the only bright spot. But Kobe Mayo, man, what a September. What a way to end the season for him. We talked about it. A very tough July, sorry, my head's everywhere. Very tough August for Kobe Mayo. Comes back in July, and really it felt like a different person. I mean, I think he's batting 304 or something in the month. Adds a home run today. He has been the most impressive Oriole offensively in the month of September. And we talked about before in July, if you've been listening, if you've been watching for a while, you know this. I've been very pro Kobe Mayo on this. I think giving him an opportunity, I think he has high-end potential. We see a guy like Kyle Stowers go and get his opportunity in more than just 200 at-bats. And, we see what he was doing in Miami. I think that he has a lot of potential. And he's shown it this month. So we talked about it. I'd said through August and, even early in September, we just wanted to see Kobe Mayo get a little momentum, get confidence going into next year. And then you can kind of go from there, get confidence going into the offseason and really see where you're at. I think Kobe, after, a full offseason, knowing hopefully that he's on the team, getting the confidence there, I think that this should be it should be, hopefully the beginning for Kobe Mayo. But yeah, Samuel Basallo's in a slump, definitely a slow start to his career. Yes, he's had some incredibly clutch moments. He's come up massive in different situations and scenarios. It's what you would expect a guy who just turned 21 to come up and do in the majors. Not worried about Basallo. Cowser, I see John saying under 200 batting average. Yeah, Cowser's had a very tough season. It feels like he's just been kind of home run or bust, which, at times it felt like actually really not much this season. The Orioles barely hit any homers. No guy, unless we have a 3-homer game tomorrow from Jackson Holiday. No one's going to hit, or a 4-homer game from Colton Cowser. No one is going to hit 20 home runs on the Orioles this season, which is crazy. But yeah, tough day offensively. Now let's go to the pitching staff. Tomo, we already talked about it. Long ball's been an issue. It stayed an issue. 3 solo shots, and then obviously gets guys on base that then come around to score in the 5th inning. Grant Wolfram, not his best outing, gives up the single to Judge, sac fly. Geraldo, honestly, a clean inning, good inning, good outing. And then Ragsdale, welcome to majors. 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Not, clean line pretty much besides the 1 hit. It just sucks that we're at this point in the season. Season's over. And you just feel like there's not many. Like you were hoping for like, oh, are they going to play spoiler? And they still can, win tomorrow, you're playing spoiler. But it's been, 6-1 versus the Yankees. You're not really, especially after last night in another non-competitive game where you're like sitting there and you're hoping. And, for a second it was competitive, felt good when it was 3-2, but then you end up losing 8-4. It just, I think we're all ready for, as much as I'm going to miss this team, miss talking to everyone, sometimes you sit back, you're like, I'm ready for 162 to be over. I'm ready for the new hope of 2026, for the off season of hopefully big move, a big move or two, giving us hope, some positive energy going forward. And Michael, this is the big question. I don't know the answer for you. I feel like I would not, I've said this before. I have nothing really against Manzo. I just think they need a veteran guy in there. But I think I would not be surprised if they did. Honestly, as time goes on, it kind of starts to feel like that may be the direction they're heading in, personally. But I'm not sure. Players seem to be vying for him. I've seen some quotes of players being like, they feel like he's done a great job. All that, but I just think the Orioles need a fresh start in the coaching staff. I think they need just new voices in there, stuff like that, to hopefully, I think there's a lot of room for improvement on the coaching staff. And I think that after this disappointing season, you can't just change one guy, and think it's fixed. I think they need to take a good long look in the mirror and shake some things up, shake some things up. But I'm going to be honest, we're moving right into the tankathon. This is not going to be a long show. There's just not, we'll have our big end of season show and stuff, but right now it's just we're currently at 4. Atlanta hasn't played yet or is currently playing. Let me check. No, they have not played yet. They play at need Atlanta to beat the Pirates. Need Atlanta to beat the Pirates. Give me that 9% chance. I mean, give me that 9% chance. All right. This is what we're talking about. Me, Kevin, and I have been talking about it all the time. Make it interesting. Do some fun things. I mean, they kept us in it. Obviously right now we're kind of feel like we're snail, crawling towards the end. But they had interesting moments. Some walk-offs. That was fun. Have those moments and then find a way to jump up in the draft. If you do this, this is the goal. Let's reset. We're doing it 3 times. It's not the goal. That would suck. That would actually be very disappointing. Oh, okay. The Ravens just okay. Okay, so the Ravens just placed Matabike and Broderick Washington on injured reserve. Oh, hell yeah. And no, I mean, yes, they can in the tankathon, in the actual lottery, but they are the lowest they can be right now. If the Athletics win tonight, they'll be 4 or 5. The Orioles will be 4 or 5, even if they tie the Athletics. They have the tiebreaker there, so the Orioles will be 4 or 5 in odds. So that's cool. They'll have top 5 odds. Yeah. Obviously, I'm talking about different sports. But damn, that sucks for Matabike. That really sucks for Matabike. One more tankathon. Up to 3. I'll take it. We'll take it. And yeah, I've seen some. I'm not sure, and it would very much, honestly, make sense for he's been playing banged up because he hasn't looked himself, especially at the plate with all these strikeouts. And this is gonna come off the wrong way. I do not hope Kowser's hurt, but if that's the case, that would answer a lot of questions. It would make me feel a lot better about that. And yes, IR for Matabike. He is. Hey, Mary, congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of, hopefully we make some moves. put a fun team out there that we can have confidence in going forward. Damn. Yep. I mean, it was a bad year for power in Baltimore. They just, and I mean, a lot of it, like, you got to think, like, okay, let's say if as much as people hate him, and yes, it is big that he has to stay healthy. Tyler O'Neill probably would have been 20. The biggest disappointment for me has got to be Gunnar not hitting 20 homers after last year. You also have to think Ramon Laureano probably hits 20 if he stays here. Maybe O'Hearn. I think Seti was even on a decent pace, even though he wasn't really hitting them at the end. Mountcastle injured. No, he's out for at least 4 weeks, though. So not an season ender. One, Carlos, happy early birthday. And two, how about both? How about both? How about both? Yes, very much preferably the Ravens. Gosh. I appreciate everyone who's sticking it out with us. And yeah, I'm just going to send Kevin the link real fast while we. Yeah. Actually, how did that Illinois game, how did that, I hate to be this way. I've literally watched the entire thing that I came up here. I meant to watch the end of it first. How did that Illinois game end? Illinois won. Good for them. Good for them. Reds. I'm rooting for the Reds 1,000%. 1,000%. My girlfriend's a Reds fan, so hoping that they can get in there. Gosh. While we wait for our very own Kevin Ostriker to join, I'll put the link in. We'll do quick call-ins. Like I said, it's not much to talk about, but, you know. There you go. I was actually, do we have LSU up 7-0? Oh, my goodness. Oh, is that the first drive of the game? No, it was not. It was not the first drive of the game. All right, we got our first call on. We got Arkansas Joe. Joe, how we doing?
We're doing, man. I told you bet the over.
Yeah, over was definitely free. Over was definitely free. That's for sure.
I mean, I think Notre Dame hit it themselves, close to it anyway. So
Yeah, actually, I believe they did too. I think they did hit that together.
You know, the issue really is Pittman refuses. Actually, the coaching staff refuses to really recruit in-state.
Yeah.
Like, there are plenty of and they've been interviewed by DJ Williams has interviewed these kids recently on his 4th and 5 podcast, and they said, "Why aren't you?" Because he's a Razorback. You know, he went to school there, and he knows it's a good school to go to. And kids here usually, growing up, when you ask them where you want to go, I want to be a Razorback. Nobody says that about football anymore. Nobody, because they're late to the party. They don't go down and recruit. They already have 3 and 4 offers by the time Arkansas comes knocking, and they don't match the money. They go after transfers. You ask a baseball player or basketball player if Van Horn or Coach Cal comes knocking late, they're going to Arkansas because that's culture. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, far be it from me, but Pittman's got to go. He just doesn't. It's just the way it is for that team. He's not recruiting right. And it's just the defense sucks. So get rid of the defensive coordinator too. It is what it is. I've never really paid super close attention to Arkansas football until the last couple of years because the character Arkansas Joe needs to know a little bit about Arkansas sports.
Yeah.
He get Gruden in there. You got Cal with $5 million.
That would be.
Get Walmart to get Chucky down there. He said he wants to coach.
That would be incredible, Joe. I would love Gruden at Arkansas.
He'll recruit in state. I know he.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
He'll recruit outside in Alabama, and people will play for him.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, if you bring Gruden back, you get Gruden coaching, I would love to see Gruden back on the sideline. So
it would be absolutely amazing. But that's the main issue. It's not they're just not coached well, and they don't recruit. There are 5-star players down South Arkansas that go to Alabama or go to a double A school because Arkansas is not offering it. And then they end up in Alabama for their senior or their sophomore year, or Georgia. It's just they need to go recruit better.
Yeah, and the transfer portal also. Yeah.
Van Horn and Cal recruit in state, and there's a ton of talent. So it is. I know Christian's going to come on here and just rake over the coals about how Notre Dame's the best thing since sliced bread, and that's all right. That's good. They kicked their ass. They showed us who's boss. He beat me to it. I was about to tweet it to you, and I left the kitchen for 30 seconds and get a notification that Christian tweeted it, the picture of the score and the Notre Dame coach, right there. Damn. Okay.
He beat you by a second.
He beat me. I turned the game on to see what the score was. I was like, oh, this is competitive. I look back up, and it's 42-10, and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, it got ugly fast. It got ugly real fast, real quick.
Yeah. But, and the student section was hollering fire Pittman at halftime. They were just dogging him. So I feel bad for Coach. He's a good dude, but you got to recruit in state. You got to do better.
Yeah.
Brett Bielema is winning in Illinois.
Yep. Just beat USC.
He couldn't coach SEC football for the life of him, but he's a good football coach.
Yeah.
And that was before the transfer portal. He's winning in Big Ten. So is the Big Ten. Ryan says it all the time. The Big Ten's taking over. Is the Big Ten taking over?
Maybe. We'll find out. We're gonna have to find out, Joe. But Joe, appreciate you calling in as always, my man. We'll talk soon, and hopefully the Razorbacks can do a little better next week.
Doubtful, but they can't lose that bad, I guess.
That's true. It's the silver lining. That
was terrible.
Awesome, Joe.
Aloy was there, so that made it nice. And they had fall baseball practice on Friday, so it looks good for the spring.
You know what? Little positives in the weekend.
And the Ravens are going to beat this snot out of the Chiefs tomorrow. So
I hope so. Oh, I hope so, Joe.
I got a prop for tomorrow if I get on here. So
awesome. Sounds good, Joe. And we'll talk tomorrow.
All right,
Later. And we have now bringing on the one, the only Kevin Ostreicher. Kevin? Yeah, good point. I agree. Yep, Kevin left. Let's see if he joins again real fast. All right, we're going to switch it up. We're going to go Danny next now. Danny, how's it going, my man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just watching some football, dude.
Sounds good. What you watching?
I'm getting ready to watch. Hopefully, my Tennessee Volunteers.
Oh, I need them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The game's about to start, so I'm watching that. Hopefully, they can beat Mississippi State. But yeah, man.
I hope they can. Trust me, I hope they can. I would very much enjoy that.
I would too, man.
Yeah, it's already been a fun day of college football. I mean, isn't football the best?
Oh, dude, USC and Illinois was nuts.
Beautiful. What a game.
Hell of a game. The game last night Florida State losing.
Yeah.
To Virginia.
And then you had the Houston game going to overtime. I mean, those were two great games.
Oh, I agree. Great games. And yeah, man. And by the way, I'm sorry I've not been on a whole lot just because of my work life and stuff like that. But
no worries, my guy. It's been kind of slow around here, with the Orioles kind of backing into the off season.
Yeah, well, again, with my work and like, so I haven't been able to call in as much. But yeah, man, that Georgia game hurt me a lot. But yeah, hey, man, like, they're playing well to Tennessee. I hope they're playing well. If you win today, you'll be 4-1. Have a bye week.
Yeah,
and I think they have Arkansas.
Yeah. If Arkansas looks like they did today, you might get an easier one.
Oh, hey, man, I love Joe, but no, seriously, I do. And hey, man, like Arkansas beat Tennessee last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, also like we had Nico. Nico sucks, so it's all good.
Yeah, talk about a weird turnaround. Talk about a guy that was supposed to be a first-round pick, and now it's like, damn, is he not that good?
Well, dude, he was highly recruited. I think he might have been the highest recruit that Tennessee's ever gotten come in. And like last year, of course, Tennessee, like they have some injuries on defense, just like the Ravens do, but like they've had them all year. So like the defense has been struggling, but like they're getting healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think McCoy's supposed to be back for Arkansas, so I'm like, heck yeah. Like today, I think our best interior D lineman's back today, but like last year, that defense carried Nico to a playoff game, straight up, and this year, so yeah, and I don't know, man. The Orioles are. I have not watched the game in like a couple weeks, just because I've just been so busy. But
yeah, and even when you're not busy, I don't know if that's the what you want to be using your time on.
Well, again, like I tried to watch a game not that long ago. I was like, dude, I'm not doing anything. I'll try and watch. Then I think within the first inning, it was like, oh yeah, like it was the Tyler Wells game that he got shelled.
Yeah. And then it pretty fast. You're like, yeah, I can watch something else. I can do something else.
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, yeah, I can watch something else, man. But hey, it's the end of the year, disappointing year.
Mm-hmm.
I can say this, like, hey, Kobe Mayo, like he's hitting. I love it. I love it. I love that for him because I think Ryan Mountcastle is not going to be here next year. I don't think.
No.
I don't think. Again, if you want to keep him, you can keep him. But I feel like there's more value in him if you trade him and get something for him, especially a guy in the bullpen. Or so if Mayo's continuing to hit, and I still feel like they may tweak his swing because of that hitch he has.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he's hitting. He's getting comfortable. I love it.
Yeah, he's getting confidence.
He's getting confidence. Basayo, he's going to be all right, man. He's young. He's having his first little struggle, dude. Kid's going to be all right. Like, I have no worries about Basayo. Beaver's stud. Beaver's stud. Love him to death. Holiday, he's gonna be all right. Like, I mean, he's gotten better about the past of the year. So like, I actually have some confidence in some of our guys. It's just, like, I still feel like they need to hire they need to hire a new staff.
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%
Like,
agree.
Atta baby sack, atta baby.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
No, but I feel like they need to hire a brand new staff, especially like so. I actually don't feel like that. Like Drew French, if you want to keep him cool, but in the pitching, like I don't necessarily blame like Drew French for like some of the pitches because like he didn't have a whole lot to work with.
Yeah,
he had a very beat up staff, and he didn't have a whole lot to work with. And you can tell when like guys were getting better. So I'm like, all right, but the hitting coaches, they have to go, bro.
Yeah.
They have to go. They have to go. And like, you know, and I'm like, hey, you have to go out this offseason. This could be the most important offseason in history of the Orioles.
Yeah.
In a long time. Because
a very long time.
There are 3 teams from our division who are in the playoffs. Starting Tuesday. You got Toronto. You got New York and Boston.
Yeah. So, I mean, the East don't get easier. That's for sure. It ain't going to get easier, especially next year. Boston's going to get healthier.
Tennessee muffed the punt, and Mississippi State recovered. You've got to be kidding me, bro.
Not a great start. Well, Danny, hopefully things get better throughout the game,
right?
But appreciate you calling in as always.
All right, brother.
And hopefully we talk soon.
All right, brother.
Keep peace. Let's try this again with old Kevin. Kevin Ostrecker, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I right as you ended with Joe, Sam and Joku called me to tell me about Matabike going on IR, so I freaked out.
Oh yeah, no, I was. Oh, so you didn't? I was about to ask you about that when you got on.
No, so yeah, he had. I was just out and wasn't like checking, and Sam.
Oh, so I would have broken the news to you.
Yeah, he would have broken.
Oh no!
Sam beat you to it.
That would have been so great to have that. Are you going back to film something?
Yeah, I'll probably go. I'll probably go live, just for a shorter thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was inevitable. You know, I felt like it was inevitable. Honestly,
yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's. I don't want to say this makes me feel a little better about the situation. The big one for me is Project Washington.
Yeah, that's what people are saying, is that like it makes them feel better that there wasn't like some big like announcement about like he's out for this season or
like I was because
you don't really designate anybody to return anymore. It's just kind of like they're out for at least 4 games and then
you either bring them back or you don't.
Yeah, so it's like it's an update, but it's not really an update. Like
it's a sign, but the sign doesn't go either way. We just now confirmed that he is on the IR. We now the only update we have is he won't be playing in the next 4 games.
Yeah. So what is that? Chiefs, Texans, Rams, and Vikings or Dolphins? Who do they play week 8? Because I know they have the bye.
Yeah, but is the bye count or is it 4 games?
No, it's 4 games.
All right.
So he'll technically have 5 weeks off.
Which honestly might help. Maybe that's why they did it with. I guess I wouldn't have changed the bye still coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the Bears, Dolphins, Rams.
Okay,
yeah. I think it's the Bears.
So like, not really all that great run offenses. I mean, Chiefs haven't been good. Texans haven't been good. Really, only the Rams and the Bears the Bears improved their line, so maybe they're a little better.
Yeah, you never know. But Kevin, we're officially in the 4 or 5 spot for the Tankathon. It's down to 2. Need the Braves to win tonight to secure that. So hopefully that happens. But
hate watches tonight for
literally. But another day in paradise. 1 more game left, Kevin.
Crazy, it's only 1. Crazy last game of the season.
Yeah, 161 down. Feels like we just started.
Yep. Oh, wait, actually, I don't have it on my phone, but I did one more like crazy off-season thing, but I don't have it on my phone. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to read it off tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
I'm so mad I can't remember what it was now because it was really funny.
Tomorrow we got Ravens, Chiefs, and Orioles final game wrap up. What a day!
Ravens, Chiefs, and Orioles, Yankees battle of three
battles.
bad teams and one mediocre team.
Don't you love it? Don't you fucking love it?
You know,
But-
he's just
Kevin, you got anything else? I think we're gonna head on out of here.
No, the Orioles played baseball again today.
Yep, Orioles played baseball again. They play it again tomorrow for the final time this season. We will have the game wrap up there. We'll also be having something later this week, and we'll give you all more details on that to come. But appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and we will be back tomorrow for one final Orioles recap. We'll see you then. I should have thought of my guy earlier.
I know, I don't have one either. All right. I'll say Tomoyuki Sagano. I don't think I've done him this season.
That's good. That's a good one. I'll just go Taylor Teagarden.
Quality backup.